I'm not sure where I would put excuse me, I don't know where I would put Pit yet, but he's not bad by any stretch of the imagination. Pit is a very strong character.
I mean, we did see Pit earlier, and we saw Pit win against Inkling, so there might be something there that we haven't seen yet. And we're already going to start out with that dancing blade that you were talking about, coming out of Wildfire. Nice aerials there coming out from Vanguard to start out the set as well.
Yeah, both players initiating through the air, and that you see that diagonal motion. They're throwing out their swords to really get their offense going. And I think the mix-up came in from Dillinator right there, where he started to use his rapid jab, straight approaching him on the ground. And Wildfire responded by doing his side B or dancing blade. I can't remember the name of it right away. So they're playing very similarly, the two of them, and they're just kind of exchanging blows right now. Wildfire with a little bit of momentum now. He has Vanguard or Dillinator in disadvantage state right there, where he had him off stage and carried him all the way to the middle, pushed him against the wall, and now he has him on the platform where it doesn't look like Vanguard's very comfortable. And we saw a taunt already coming out of Wildfire. I don't know, man. You got to really make sure you don't get cursed by that taunted body combo.
I mean, at 66%, and with throwing out moves like up B off stage, like, I mean, you're showing a lot of confidence in your character, but watch out. Don't take or lose your lead. But he did get that smash, or he did get that dash attack, and we'll take the stock with only 75% on his. Let's see how we can use that to his advantage. Already starting out with a great aerial combo, getting 31%.
All right, so an early lead for Wildfire, and I love the initiation now. We're starting to see jabs and aerials coming out of Wildfire. Roy's a lot of fun to watch, and he can really explode on the screen here, and Vanguard's going to have to respond appropriately. He's right now, finding himself hopping around these platforms and gets a dash attack to put him off stage into a good edge guarding situation. However, does not see the get-up attack coming, but gets the second hit of forward smash, which brings him to even up the stocks. Unfortunately, he's down by 59%. So we'll see what he can do to kind of, swing things in his favor, because right now, Wildfire's getting the best of him in these neutral exchanges.
Correct. I think that Vanguard is playing a great game. He's trying to put out moves, but he's also making some mistakes and making some lagging moves and not making decisions that are going to benefit him in the long run. Wildfire knows what moves to do in order to get the damage onto him, and right now you see Vanguard has 128% on the second stock. Another up air will get Vanguard up in the air.
There's that kill confirmed jab to forward air. He combined that DI up and gets that KO on him. Goes out for that taunt right now. Wildfire really feeling himself. Vanguard's going to have to do something to really shut down this momentum.
I'm going to start out with a nice 17% off of that, I think it's called double edge dance, coming out from Wildfire. Not getting the grab combo, but still getting a nice aerial combo, getting a back air to 2 forward airs, and racking up 63% lapping lapping Vanguard in stock. We need another great side B.
He has him off the stage right now. Let's see if he'll anticipate a get-up attack. Oh, I'm not sure if he reacted or if he anticipated a jump from Vanguard, but he went with an up B. Unfortunately, did not connect on anything.
Got Vanguard another disadvantage state.
Runs in, gets the grab, punishes the forward tilt, does a down throw.
Alright, Wildfire definitely playing with his food right now.
Vanguard missed that free punish off of the Roy up B. Tries to go for a downer, does not connect on anything. Wow. I'm not sure if there's a lot of spaghetti going on, but there's some whiffs that are coming out that are going to have a huge outcome on this game here. Right now, Vanguard hits him with his side B from Pit. Not going to take the stock just yet. Gets a grab on the shield, goes him off stage. Now he ends up in disadvantage because he attempts to go out there and gimp him. At this point, we're just waiting on Wildfire to kind of land that last hit because he seems to be in Vanguard's head, and there's that forward air at the hilt of the sword for Roy. He's going to end up netting him that first game.
Those are that's one of the major differences between Roy in Smash 4 and Smash Ultimate. His up air and his forward air now are kill confirms, or kill moves for him, instead of just being combo potential moves, which gives Roy a lot more potential in that 120, 130% range to get a beefy move that kills most fighters. And you'll see that while Wildfire was playing with his food, he was very in command of that game. He was putting out moves that were hitting, and How would you say Vanguard responds to this? What stage do you think he goes on?
Well, honestly, it's not even a matter of stages necessarily. Vanguard is playing as if he's never really touched his character. He's not getting a lot of confirms. Like we saw earlier from Turtle, who was playing Pit. He was able to get a lot of confirms off of grabs, down throws, neutral airs, forward airs, continue to apply a lot of pressure. But in this instance, Vanguard's really just kind of getting run over. You know, he gets one hit, gets out, versus the multiple attacks coming in from Wildfire.
Taking their time, maybe Vanguard's thinking of a different character. Possibly stay with Pit.
Yeah, I'm not sure if, I think he's just changing his music or mixing up his, I think he may have been texting somebody. Not sure if he's trying to counterpick a character. Fortunately, he did win, excuse me, game 1, so he did have the ability to change his character first. Now we're seeing Vanguard here. Definitely has a puzzled look in his face. Not sure what he really wants to do. He's, all right, looks like he's going to stick with Pit.
And if he's gonna stick with Pit, he's gotta make those moves that give him that advantage. We're gonna go to Town and City. Smaller ceilings, a little bit more platform. I think it helps both characters, to be honest with you.
He's got a pretty wide base, so we should see some more stage control, or we'll probably see more neutral exchanges, excuse me, between the two characters. And the way that Vanguard's playing, he's not really playing as a zoner, but his ability to rush down isn't really that strong. So I'm a little bit concerned with the way that Vanguard's playing. He doesn't really have a game plan, actually. He's just kind of hoping that his buttons work.
Those aerials coming out of Wildfire, getting Vanguard up to 92% with Wildfire only getting 19% on his Roy so far.
See right there, he did down throw and attempted a forwarder, so maybe a little bit of a lack of knowledge in this character choice of Vanguard. He's getting some good hits in right now, but you can definitely tell that there's some more optimization that can occur.
All right, Wildfire not going off stage, opting to try to go for the edge guard. Gets the side B that does kill. Yep. Only with 60% on Wildfire's first stock. In command of this game so far. And he opts for the up version of the side beat and has kept Vanguard in the air and got 42% off of it. So good stuff to him, understanding his aerial moves and showing the potential of Roy in the air.
Now the platforms are disappearing, so we have a little bit of FD action from Town and City now. No platforms. Let's see what's going to happen. We've got a couple of shield interactions here where Roy threw out a couple jabs, got on Vanguard shield a little bit, applied some pressure and goes off with forwarder, gets a stock. So, you know, a little better than the last game. He's definitely keeping it closer.
And Wildfire just missing that grab right there. And Vanguard putting Wildfire into an edge guard situation.
Yeah, he did take a double jump, so he was able to, you know, potentially take a stock. I think he was going for a little more damage, but oh my gosh, that neutral getup is going to get absolutely annihilated by Wildfire's forward smash. And Roy was able to hit with the hilt, so that you knew that stock was gone the moment he dropped it.
His forward smash, extremely strong move. All of his moves at the hilt are very strong. That's his main advantage.
Vanguard dropping the edge guard. There was a premature up B coming out of Wildfire, and he could have simply just put up his reflective. I believe it still has the win boxes that would have taken the stock without giving him another up B. So just a lot of open punishes that Vanguard's leaving on the table here, and this is what happens. That this is why, you know, some folks just can't net themselves a victory, is because you leave too many opportunities to secure a stock on the stage. So if you're wondering how, you know, sometimes you may be struggling, that's a prime example of some things you want to make sure you have down pat. Is someone messes up, I'm going to punish them. There's no reason to give somebody a mulligan in that sense if you're trying to win.
All right, and you'll see Wildfire just going in for another side B, getting another situation for an edge guard. Vanguard finally getting a move, but not killing with the side B.
A jab to forwarder, 63%. So unless if he lands a forward smash, which looks like Wildfire's going for a first hit of neutral air to conversion, that may be extremely devastating. That dash check not going to take Wildfire stock just yet. He's at 154%. And here, now you're starting to see Vanguard throw out some kill options, but unsafe as Wildfire gets a grab, down throw, and, you know, just continues to rack on percent. That side B from Vanguard is going to take the stock.
Right, you can't go in with a dash attack like that, especially that far away, without getting a punish. And unfortunately, Vanguard did see that and got it, and that counter does not take it. All right.
Wow, back air to forward smash.
All right, Wildfire needs to really focus here because now Vanguard has brought this right back to an even game.
If he gets that, oh my gosh.
And he takes it.
And just like that, Vanguard takes that stock, which honestly really had no business winning that game because Wildfire was in charge. But you know what happens when you put yourself out of the game, you stop focusing, and then you end up dropping stocks. So even though Vanguard had a couple of opportunities himself to really clean up his play, ultimately he came out of the game with a victory. So now we're going to a game 3. So let's see what happens. Is Vanguard going to be able to retain his momentum, get that game 2 victory, and take it into game 3 with another win, or is Wildfire going to just tighten up?
Right, he's gonna take that time and focus. I saw Wildfire doing those taunts and really just not taking the game very seriously. And you saw him just basically see the game and the match slip away from his fingers. And now we're in a game 3 situation where if Dillinator wants to stay pit, which I assume that he will at this point, he has all the time that he is ever going to get to understand Wildfire and what he's doing. You see that Wildfire is converting a lot of those jabs into forward airs, getting good percentage out of that. He's getting good grab game, getting a little bit more, excuse me, not grab game, getting those aerial conversions with forward airs and up airs. And it's interesting to see what he's going to do in this game if he's going to continue to make those conversions and actually take the game and the match.
All right, so we're going to go into game 3 with another Roy versus Pit matchup. And there's no DSR, which I believe was the discussion earlier. So we're going to go back to Pokemon Stadium 2 for this game 3.
As we start, Wildfire going out with another side B, and Vanguard getting a quick 33%. Getting there.
We've got a pretty even game, and right now Vanguard has a lead, so not something we're too accustomed to seeing. I think he's trying to really figure out some of Pit's tools and what situations to use them in. Maybe not the most optimal of damage, but he's playing, I think, a much more solid neutral game. And we see right here Wildfire trying to approach more aggressively, and Vanguard taking that more calm and patient approach, like almost like a Sonic player, kind of like from Smash 4 when he was a Sonic main. He definitely understands he needs to sit back a little bit, let the opportunities kind of show themselves so that he can punish appropriately. But in that time frame, Wildfire was able to rack up some good damage, has a lead now, but that shield looking very, very small.
All right, Wildfire trying to go for that counter, does not get it, and doesn't get the punish off of Vanguard's forward smash. Does get him into an edge guard situation. Doesn't convert anything about that, is fine with taking the neutral again. Wildfire getting that up B, but it's not as strong as it was in Smash 4, will not kill yet.
There's a side B. Oh my gosh, another move that looks like it was going to kill, unfortunately did not, and drops with that forward air. Is able to retain some stage control here. Now he has Wildfire resetting back to neutral across the stage. That Dancing Blade or double-edged sword is going to take the stock from the middle of Pokemon Stadium too, and that's what I'm talking about earlier. That's a very, very powerful option that needs to be utilized as effectively as possible, and has already got 15%. Dash check coming out of Vanguard, not going to take the stock yet. He gets a couple. I would like to see Vanguard throw out more arrows just for pressure. One was good, more would be better in that situation, especially if he's not going to go out and commit off stage.
Right, as you can see, Vanguard going in with the risky neutral air and getting punished for it. Vanguard does get the side B, but with 66% on the second stock, Wildfire did get a little bit of extra credit.
Tries to get a counter going, but now we have that down throw forwarder into rapid jab on the platform. Great utilization of the platform coming out of Vanguard. Able to get him about 43%, so making the game a little bit closer now. Vanguard had a comfortable lead, and now it's dwindling away with these stray hits coming out of Vanguard. Oh, there's that sour spot, the tipper of Roy's sword. Does dramatically less damage, knockback and percent. So Vanguard a little bit fortunate that there was some misspacing on Wildfire's part, but that tipper forward tilt is going to take the stock, and very powerful option. That's very, very fast as well. So another reason why I think Roy is one of the better characters in the game. He just has quick, powerful options.
Correct, and now Vanguard has been trying to get back into this game, but Wildfire is not letting up. He's already racked up 58% with this being the first time that Vanguard's been on the aggressive at this point. Gets that side B again, and with 101% doesn't kill yet.
It's a forward smash. Oh my gosh. No red lightning, but still takes a stock. And now at 58% on last stock apiece, this is really coming down to being anyone's game. If Vanguard can get on stage, start to win a couple of exchanges, he has an opportunity to steal this from Wildfire. Keep in mind, this is game 3. The winner advances into the next round of winner's bracket. The loser drops into the loser's bracket. So it's really going to come down to who wants to play this, and that backer trade is going to actually seal the deal and give Wildfire the 2-1 victory, who's going to continue to advance.
Yeah, good stuff to Wildfire, converting those moves with Roy, getting good potential with his side B and his aerial moves. I liked what I saw out of Vanguard as well. He started to come out of his shell as well. Understood the character and understood the matchup a little bit more, and you saw that game 3 was really close.